Australia, the island continent. It's so big that it takes a boy an entire day to run from one side to the other. And it's so jam-packed with great stuff that there's only one way to get to know the real Australia. Get it up, ya. Tasmania is a democracy, and as such, the people are allowed to choose who represents them in Parliament. It is a tradition as proudly Australian as all the other Australian traditions that we haven't yet realised are actually racist.
Tasmania is unique amongst Australian states in that it uses the hare-clark system to determine the outcome of the ballot. The hare-clark system was developed by Englishman Thomas Hare and perfected by Tasmanian Attorney-General Andrew Inglis Clark. On entering the voting nook, voters are presented with 5 possible candidates for their electorate. They then number these candidates from 1 to 5 in order of preference. The ballot is then placed in a box and taken to the Electoral Commission headquarters for sorting. Ballots are then sorted by experienced ballot sorters who look for strong penmanship and confident numbering. Unsuitable ballots are handed to a young boy who sprints to the Derwent and throws them off the Tasman Bridge. This is referred to as the runoff vote. The suitable or primary votes are then abandoned on a mountainside. Those votes still legible in the morning are deemed to be valid and are then dried out with a hairdryer by a man called Alex. Alex is then drugged and abandoned on a mountainside. Cold and disoriented, Alex returns to civilization only to find himself a wanted man for a crime he did not commit. Now, some have criticised this element of the hare-clark system as being undemocratic and highly derivative of the Harrison Ford movie, The Fugitive. However, I disagree. I believe that it is the character of Alex that sets the hare-clark system apart. As Alex follows the clues to identify the real culprit, he goes in disguise to his old work at the Australian Electoral Commission and finds the original ballot papers.
For me, this is where the hare-clark system really loses its appeal. It gets bogged down in the forensic details of Alex's case without actually contributing to the democratic process.
I couldn't disagree more. For me, the way that Alex returns to work as a nobody, a man with nothing to lose, that's what gives his eventual random selection of one ballot paper to represent the voice of the people its constitutional validity. As an electoral system, it is the envy of the world for its transparency and its fairness.
I hated it. No stars.
Canberra used to be the fireworks capital of Australia, but since the ban on fireworks sales in 2009, some locals have struggled to adapt.
Hi Chief, my name's Francis, and I used to run a fireworks shop here in Fishwick. Unfortunately, they've changed the laws and they drove me out of business. Apparently, a bunch of kids got their eyes taken out. Not in a nice way, not like down to the movies or down to Questacon to see the Doctor Who exhibition, none of that. But now I have a new business. And it's teaching kids how to be safe and have fun with the sky. So at the moment, we're planning the big celebrations for New Year's, and I reckon I can give you a bit of a sneak peek into what's planned for this year when the clock counts down. So, as all of Canberra looks up to the sky for the New Year's Eve show, we will have the kite display, then the flight of the shuttlecocks. And the grand finale, a $15 remote control helicopter I got from Kmart. A lot of people, they think the sky is all up there. It's not. The sky starts where the ground ends. I mean, look at this. My foot's in the sky. Where's? Having a ball.
Francis was hospitalised later that day after losing his toes in a kite accident. Every Boxing Day, hundreds of boats gather at the Cruising Yacht Club of Australia for the Sydney to Hobart yacht race. At the same time, another important race begins just across the bay.
Yeah, so I was going to do the America's Cup, but my navigator suggested I come down here, down under to Aussie and do the Sydney to Hobart foot race. And I thought, yeah, right on, why not? It's one of the premier blue water foot races in the world. And, it's fantastic training, it's a great part of my plan to, eventually I want to become the youngest man to circumnavigate the globe's oceans entirely by foot. Kind of like Jesse Lionheart Martin. A Jesse Lionfoot Martin. Yeah, so pretty exciting. And I'm gonna go talk to my navigator now, so yeah. All right, pretty clear running down there.
Yeah, just probably pretty much that straight line.
I can just stay ahead of the pack,
This is where we're looking, straight out through the heads. That's where we gotta go, okay? Once we get through the heads, we're taking a hard right, okay? That's starboard side. And we're running all the way down the east coast of Australia till we hit the Bass Strait. You think you're done? You're not quite done yet. You're gonna wanna stop running. You're gonna wanna stop running. You gotta push through that wall. Push through the pain. You're gonna hit Tasmania, okay? You're nearly there, nearly there. Keep going down the east coast of Tasmania all the way down to Hobart, okay? That's the finish line. We've reached our destination, okay? I will see you there at the Shippy's Arms. We're gonna have a little celebratory ale, okay? And that's what victory tastes like.
All right, that's what victory tastes like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that in my mind.
It's delicious. You deserve it, okay?
I deserve it.
We got this.
Yeah, that's good. It's warm. I love it.
Okay, are we ready? 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 Here we go.
Ready?
Here we go.
You ready?
Here we go. All right. All right. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
We're running.
We're running. We're running. We're running. What are we not doing?
I'm running. We're not running. Not running. Not running. Not running. Not running. Not running. Not running.
Woo! Well, the next time I'll be seeing him, he'll be in Hobart, Tasmania.
What the fuck?
What makes a real Aussie man? This guy seems to have an opinion.
Footy. Real Aussie men love it. Real Aussie men like eating meat pies at the footy. Real Aussie men like having a bit of a beer at the footy. Real Aussie men like eating a bag of cherries at the footy. Real Aussie men worry they haven't flossed enough at the footy. Real Aussie men quit their job and follow their dreams at the footy. Real Aussie men thought they should take a chance and start their own business. How was real Aussie men meant to know that there was going to be an economic downturn that led to all the nastiness? Real Aussie men have a family and children to support now. Real Aussie men don't know that they have to... Real Aussie men... Real Aussie men... Real Aussie men... Real Aussie men... Real Aussie men.
In the Tasmanian seaside hamlet of Do Town, every house has an hilarious pun name with the word do in it. Every house except for one.
I just don't like it. It's just not my sense of humour. My house has a name. It's J.J. Abrams, after my favourite director. But then I came out the other morning, got this. Do join in the fun. I'm not going to. I don't find it funny. And then the next morning, do it. Do it. Do what? I don't know. And the next morning, this. Do not fight us on this. And then they just get progressively more sinister. We know what you do last summer. Oh, that doesn't even work. That doesn't even make any sense. I mean, if anything, it should be, we know what you do last summer. And then, this. We will kill do. And then this has got to stop. I'm the last one standing. Oh, there were a few others up on Stumpy's Hill holding out. I went and spoke to them. They've all got do signs up. Knocked on their door. They said, do not drag us into this. Do what they say. I'm going to keep fighting. I'm not going to give in. Came out this morning. This. Squiggly do. We all know what that means. But I am not scared. You know what I say? Do your worst. I came up with that. But I'm not going to use it because it's not my sense of humour. Just not my thing. I like the movies of J.J. Abrams. That's my thing.
Trey Sigman used to work as a signalman before computerised signals were adopted. After being laid off in 1998, he makes the trip every day to this signal box, which once gave his life meaning.
Don't mind me, just a pathetic little man. No, I understand what you're saying. You know, if I was in your position, I'd want me to move along as well, but this is all I got, you know. I come here to give myself something, you know. Maybe it doesn't make me worthwhile, but it makes me something, right, you know? People ask, you know, if having computers run things has made it better, you know, that's for the system. And I ask, better for who, you know? Like, if you're talking about the commuters, then yeah, definitely yes. Definitely yes. I mean, the trains run on time now, they're faster, even cleaner. But if you're asking about for the people who work on the train lines, then yeah, also definitely yes. It was really a horrible time working here. People were rude and violent. Kind of says a bit about the kind of loser who would hold on to that kind of time, you know. Really, most people would move on, but yeah, kind of sad indictment on me or whatever. The 122. Used to meet my old fiance when the 122 came by. We'd have lunch. That marriage never quite happened. Why would she marry a girl like me? The police used to try to move me on as well, but they gave up. And ever since they stopped, I've kind of lost a bit of interest, you know. Guess it was nice to feel wanted. Well, not wanted. Yeah, not wanted. It was nice to feel not wanted. Geez, I'm a real piece of work, aren't I? Figure myself out. Can't do it.
The Sydney Olympics of the year 2000 were the high point of Australian national pride. And for those living in the Olympic suburb of Homebush, the buzz remains strong.
Nah, I wanted to perform in the Olympics, but they wouldn't respond to any of my emails, so fuck them.
The beautiful city of Adelaide is famous for its churches and winemakers, but is also famous for its awful tap water with its really weird consistency. The water is this way because once a year, an evil witch journeys to the Kangaroo Creek Reservoir to empty a single packet of flavourless jelly crystals into the water. 1 packet jelly crystal to 19,000 megalitres of water. That should be enough to make it taste just a little odd. She had just remembered a joke she heard earlier. One townsperson decided to take the matter into his own hands. It feels almost slimy. This must end, he cried. Using the black arts, he tracked her magic to her gingerbread house, which had recently been clad in brick. You're the witch who made the water feel weird. Well, prepare for your whole body to feel weird. And with that, the witch's reign was over. It's still weird. Even from beyond the grave, the witch was still laughing at a thing she'd heard earlier. Real Aussie patriots love our beautiful flag, but nobody said love was easy.
I bloody love this flag. And you know what they say? If you don't love it, leave. People call me a flag hag, but I just try to honour the flag. I do everything for the flag. Everything it tells me to. The flag likes me to spend most of my time on the battleground of the internet. You know, leaving comments for people who don't respect the flag. Well, yeah, I'm making you some more events. Do you want you as the cover photo? Here, do you want to pick out a photo? I really like this one of you. Well, I can hardly help that. Well, I don't see what my mother has to do with this. All right, fine, I'll Photoshop out the creases. Geez, if you just let me iron you. I just remember, the first moment I set eyes on the flag and how beautiful it was. And that makes everything quite good. There we go, my darling. It's your favourite. Well, no, I think... Listen, I'm not going to go and get you McNuggets. I've cooked you a perfectly good meal. Well, there's no need to yet. All right, fine, all right. As a true patriot, you sometimes get asked to do things that, you don't necessarily agree with, but you just do it. You just do it for the flag. And, the flag likes to sit around a lot and watch Simpsons reruns. But tonight, though, I get to go out with my girls. We're going to have a girls' night out. It's just going to be the best. I'm ready to do my hair. I've got an outfit already picked out. And, well, no, it's been organised for months. Well, you can't just say, no, I am going out. I said I was going out months ago. It's been in the calendar. I don't think you understand how lonely I am. I always used to say, if you don't love it, leave. And so that's it. I'm flying out. I used to think I'd do anything for this flag. But I just don't want to be lonely anymore.
Billionaire Obadiah Foreskin has made billions exploiting the mineral wealth of Western Australia. But you can't begrudge him his wealth. You can begrudge him being a massive twat though.
We have to understand is that Australia is a resource nation, right? In the mining sector, we're driving this economy. You've heard of the expression of lifters and leaners? Well, who lifts the lifters? I do. Warrigal Minerals last year extracted 17 trillion cubic tonnes of bauxite aluminium. Mate, we're not destroying the planet, we're building it. Right? You can get on your high horse if you want, but no one's outside of the economy. But everybody's got their price. We are the engine room of this nation. I would rather a 2-speed economy than a no-speed economy any day of the week. You wouldn't make a racehorse carry bricks, so then why should the mining industry have to carry the dead weight of manufacturing, tourism, childcare, water parks, all the underperforming sectors of the economy?
The chitter-chatter of the mining billionaire.
So that was the dream of the ancient civilizations, to turn rock into gold. Well, we found a way. I turn rock into gold every day. You can get anything from rocks.
Feared and powerful in his urban habitat, he struggles to survive in this harsh environment.
Bajillion dollars.
Heartbreaking though it may be to watch, we can't get involved. Out here, nature has a way of taking its course. Using the only skills he has, he tries to bribe a rock into giving him water.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, eh?
He seems to believe he's been successful. In the distance, you can already see the bespoke tailors circling, waiting to pick his body clean. This mining billionaire may die here. His bones will be picked clean, and his gold fillings and rings will return to the earth to be mined by future generations of mining billionaires, and the circle of life will continue.
In the Australian bush, even nature photographers can struggle to survive. The harsh environment can turn the creators of nature documentaries into the subjects of nature documentaries within days. This photojournalist may die here, but the precious minerals in their camera will seep back into the earth and one day become the cameras of photojournalists as yet unborn.
Great.
Yeah, good job.
Okay.
Very much.
Thank you so much. So we're all good?
Thank you, Claire.
We are so good.
Right. Cheers,
You're
guys.
the best.
Bye.
Thank you.
Gonna miss you.